Welcome back to Algebra 1, Chapter 6, Section 3 in this book, Solving Compound Inequalities. So, we've been learning that you solve inequalities just like equations, except for one rule. If you multiply or divide both sides by a negative number, you flip it. Okay? You flip it around. Alright, so let's show you what a compound inequality looks like. What in the world is that? This means that x is bigger than 0 and less than 4. If I was to graph it, I would put a donut on 0 and a dot on 4 because that one's just less than and that one's less than or equal to. And x is the area that is in between those two. Sometimes it's in the middle and it looks like that. Sometimes it's in the ends and it looks like this. It's two equations with the word or in between. So how this one graphs is, this is x is less than negative 1, so you go to negative 1 and put a donut. X is less than that, so you color the end including the arrow. Or x is greater than 2, we do a donut again, it's not greater than or equal to. And we color this end. So if it's got the or, it's 2 on each side. If it's in the middle, it's in the middle. Now, where in the world would you find this? Sorry, I dropped my lid. In real life. Where you would find it is, before I became a teacher, I was in grad school for physical therapy and working in physical therapy. And I would do exercises with people. And I had one teenager who had a knee injury. See, there's her knee. And she was supposed to exercise this part and this part, but not do it in the middle. Well, I did not read the doctor's sloppy handwriting because he wrote to do this part. And so I exercised her the part that you were not supposed to do. And so I did this when I was supposed to do that. He had written over to the side, way over here, a little thing like that. And I thought it was where he was testing his pen to see if it was okay, because it was way over in the margin. It wasn't where the instructions were. And I did that and tore her knee up when I was supposed to do that. And she kept saying, I think this is wrong. And so I showed it to her and she said, yeah, that's what it says. And then her mom comes over, what's going on? And I showed, and I'm like, he's having me do this. And the mom looked at it and we all agreed it said this, not that. And then at the end, the mom went and complained to him and he was furious. He was so angry with me. And I was like, it is your fault for writing too messy. But anyway, that's one of the reasons why I became a teacher instead of being in medicine. I hate the feeling that I tore up a girl's knee. All right, or I don't know that I take responsibility yet. That doctor did with his bad handwriting. I'm still a little mad about it. All right, so what do you do if it's an equation? So it's really the same thing we've been doing. It looks crazy, but you ask yourself the question, why is x not alone? And I mean not alone right here between its inequalities. Well, it's being multiplied by 3 and it has a minus 8. We start with what's further away and work toward what's closer, and we do the opposite. What's the opposite of minus 8? Plus 8. And what we do to one side, we do to all the sides. Woohoo! It's a plus 8 party. You get a plus 8 and you get a plus 8. Plus 8 for everybody. All right, that was a little too fun. Okay, those get marked out. 8 minus 2 is 6. Do we flip it? No, we added 8. Bring down what you didn't mess with. 10 plus 8 is 18. Now then, why is x not alone? It's being divided by 3. Multiplied by 3, so we need to divide by 3. What you do to one side, you do to all the sides. It's a party, woo! Divided by 3 party. Those cancel out. 6 divided by 3 is 2. And 18 divided by 3 is 6. And we can graph it over here. It's in the middle. It's a dot, not a donut. 6 and 2. And it's in the middle, so we color the middle. So this is what I did, not what I was supposed to do. All right, let's do this one. This is an or one. So we do both of these. You just do them regular. Why is x not alone? That plus 1, we do a minus 1. Bring down what you didn't mess with. We're not flipping. Do the opposite. Divide by 3. Those cancel out. So x is less than 1. Or plus 5, those cancel out. 2x is greater than 12 divided by 2 divided by 2. X is greater than 6. So we're going to put a donut at 1 and a donut at 6. X is greater than 6, we color that part. X is less than 1, we color that part. That's what it looks like. One more, this one's in the middle. Why is it not alone? That minus 2, so everybody gets a plus 2. Yay, it's a party! Those cancel out. These end up being 0. Negative 2 plus 2 is 0. Do we flip it? No. Don't forget that negative's still there. And 1 and 2 is 3. Why is x not alone? It's being multiplied by an understood negative 1. So we divide everybody by a stood negative 1. We're dividing by negative 1. What do we need to do? Flip it. So this is anything goes into 0, it's still 0. Flip it. Those cancel out. Flip it. This is negative 3. So we're going to put a donut at 0 and a donut at negative 3, and we color what's between them. Ta-da! That wasn't bad, was it? Math is great. Do this yourself. See you next time.